Good morning, everyone. I'm Weather Authority Kaylee Bowers. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear is in Graves County, Kentucky right now, touring the damage from last night's tornado. You need the extra scarf and the gloves and the hat tonight. You can see we're seeing some cold temperatures and some snow. But we're still focusing on those of you in southern Illinois. Some heavy rain, lightning, and thunder still moving through your area. And just north of that, that is a tornado warning. And you can see how big this tree is, but take note on how big these roots are. They're taller than me, and many people woke up today to something very similar in their neighborhood, and crews are working around the clock to get this mess cleaned up.
The big issue, the roads, they got damp and a few slick spots out there.
Yeah, that's right. Black ice is certainly possible today. Be careful heading out because of the slick spots, but also because of these cold temperatures. We're seeing quite a bit of lightning in northwest Tennessee. Number of strikes. About 30 strikes within the past 5 minutes. Hydrate. You want that water bottle. Water is very important. And there goes my water bottle. We always say this when we have the chance for severe weather. Don't get too fixated on the colors. Everyone has the potential to see some strong weather for tomorrow. Parts of southern Illinois and southeastern Missouri seeing that rain right now into those midnight hours eventually. That shifts off to our east in the central portion of the area. This is where the setup gets a little bit tricky. Depends on how much cloud coverage we see. If we see more clouds, these storms really not looking to be as severe as what they could be if we see more sunshine.
This is the first official full day of summer. So what's going to happen? Our temperatures are going to drop.
It's going to feel like spring.
Crazy.
Of course. I mean, it sounds like 2020, honestly. Even though it's 2021, yes, our temperatures, these are our highs right now. I can't believe it. So, yes, cooling down throughout the day today. Right now, we are in the upper 70s and the low 80s. 82 in Paducah, Marion. 10 degrees cooler already at 72 degrees. So the reason our temperatures are cooling down for the first full day of summer and also this early in the morning is because a cold front is moving through the area, bringing us some cooler temperatures now, but then later on in the day, it's going to be bringing us some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Right now, ultimate Doppler is fairly quiet. Some of us actually seeing some clear skies. There's a few of us earlier this morning just south of Marion, saw some heavy rain, lightning, and thunder. Not the case right now. Most of that rain has actually cleared out. But keep the rain gear handy. More scattered showers and thunderstorms are expected. There's that cold front right now. We're talking two cold fronts, one right now on top of the area, also tracking one behind it. But this is the main one that we are focusing on, bringing us those cooler temperatures as well as that rain. So you want to know, when's the rain moving in? Well, just in time for your commute. Most of us seeing mostly cloudy skies. But here's the first round of the heavy rain in southeastern Missouri. Fast forward later on, right around lunchtime, it shifts off to our east. Heavy rain, lightning, and thunder not out of the question. But also our temperatures are cooling down once again to the 70s. This afternoon, more heavy rain. So if you want to get that yard work done, you're going to have to wait until another day. Scattered showers and storms are likely all throughout the day today. The rain slowly calms down, light to moderate rain by 6 o'clock, and later on this evening, most of us are done with the rain. The rain moves out rather quickly, and also the clouds will move out by tomorrow morning. If you're waking up early like us, the jacket might be necessary as we're forecasting temperatures in the upper 50s and the low 60s. But we're also forecasting some sunshine for a good portion of tomorrow and also into Wednesday and partially into Thursday. So today, really the only rainy day for these next few days with our temperatures cooling down as well. Even more cooler temperatures expected for your Tuesday. 84 by Wednesday. Sunshine into your Wednesday and Thursday. 90s. That's when we finally start to feel like summer once again for your Thursday. Upper 80s and the mid 80s are expected by the end of the week and the weekend. Tracking some strong storms heading our way. Things have changed since this morning. Most of us under that level 4 moderate risk, which is that shade of red for most of the local 6 area. So what we're talking about, there is that potential for some strong damaging tornadoes and also some gusting winds at about 40, 50, possibly even 60 miles an hour. These two, the winds and the tornadoes, look to be the biggest threats for this evening. Hail not out of the question. However, that chance is a little bit more on the lower side. Same thing for heavy rain. So we're talking gusty winds and also a potential for a tornado. And right now, that Weather Authority alert is in effect till about 7 o'clock this evening till 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. So this is looking to move overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. A lot of us looking to be asleep. And again, that tornado threat is that biggest risk. Something else that you guys need to know. This is the highest severe weather numbers that we have seen in years. That storm motion moving about 50 to 60 miles an hour. Again, these storms moving pretty quick. These are not the wind speeds. This is how fast that storm will be moving. And also, this is only our 7th moderate risk day within the past 8 years. The last time we had a moderate risk day was back in 2018, where we had 11 tornadoes touch down here in the local 6 area. So please take this seriously. We're not trying to hype this up, but we're trying to keep you all safe. So speaking of safety, it's very important. Have multiple ways to receive and also hear your warnings, your phones, your laptops, your weather radios. All very important for this evening. Make sure to have those turned on and also fully charged before you go to bed for tonight. So when is this moving into your area? Well, we're tracking a cold front moving through. That's bringing us those strong storms. But a lot of us heading home from school, you're fine. It's going to be cloudy, also going to be warm. Also, we'll see a few pockets of light to moderate rain throughout the afternoon and the evening. This is when it's really looking to start. Most of us will be home by then from our commute. If you happen to commute between 5 and 7 o'clock, you should be fine. Here comes that first round between 9 and 10 p.m. Seeing the pockets of the heavy rain. We're going to continue to see some on and off rain throughout those overnight hours. So yes, a lot of that heavy rain, it's moving rather quickly. Like I mentioned, that storm motion between 50 and 60 miles an hour. So come tomorrow morning, by the time a lot of us will be waking up, we are done with that heavy rain and that potential for those strong storms. In fact, some of us may see some sunshine, but also seeing our temperatures cool down rather quickly from the remnants of that cold front. Tomorrow afternoon, we will only be in the 40s. Also seeing some gusty winds throughout tonight and tomorrow morning. Like I mentioned, wind gusts of about 40 miles an hour, if not greater, are possible throughout tonight. Right now, no wind advisory has been in place for the local 6 area. However, surrounding areas have been put under that wind advisory, but still, bring in your trash cans, bring in your holiday decorations, or even just tie them down. It's gonna be a very windy night and also full of active weather. So please be careful for this evening. Trent, Noah, and myself will be here throughout tonight and also throughout those overnight hours in case anything happens to develop. So again, a weather authority alert has been issued for everyone in the local 6 area for the threat for damaging winds and also the potential for some tornadoes. Temperatures, that's something else. We could be record breaking with our highs for this December 10th, seeing highs in the low 70s. Low 50s come tomorrow with some more gusty winds, cooling down going on to this upcoming week. However, another warm up and rain on the way by the end of next week. Show you exactly what happened in the Graves County area. Noah took the screen grab earlier last night. This was at 9:28 last night. This is that tornado that moved through the Mayfield area that devastated many lives. You can see just how intense it is. So yes, there's a potential that that tornado could have been an EF4, possibly even an EF5 tornado. Now it's going to take a while before we get actual confirmation, but again, this was a very strong storm. Many people, like we have seen throughout tonight or throughout last night and this morning, things have changed. Got this photo. This is damaged by the Graves County Courthouse. Our local 6's Jack Kane took this when he was down there earlier this morning. So a lot of people still devastated. And this is also the jail and the courthouse in Mayfield. Look at all that debris on the roadways. If you don't have to be driving on the roads, don't. They also had a flat tire. Jack and our photographer Justin Jones had a flat tire because of that debris on the roads. Also very important, please do not drive on the roads if you happen to see down power lines, as those power lines could still be active. And yes, we do still have quite a few power outages throughout the local 6 area. Crews are working around the clock to get everything figured out and get your power restored. Also very interesting photo. This was taken between the lakes. You see that right. There is that tornado touching down. And this tornado, it moved over 200 miles starting in northeast Arkansas, made its way through Missouri, Tennessee, and also Kentucky. So it hit 4 states in the span of several hours. So we've seen quite a few storm reports. Want to go through them real quick just for some of us. We'll talk about them throughout the morning and the afternoon. So the first one, this is Mayfield. Major damage. Everyone knows that now. Reported in the Mayfield area, and as of now, we're still getting more information as crews are still waking up and trying to figure out what exactly to do. Benton, the time of this report, 9:45 last evening, a mobile home on Jackson School Road was completely destroyed and a nearby garage was swept off its foundation. There's that potential for a possible tornado confirmation over there. And over towards the Dresden area, real quick, there was a tornado with at least one person injured in Dresden with 6 buildings damaged. And yes, many buildings have been damaged because of that strong storm and also the potential for multiple tornadoes that moved through overnight. Now today, things much calmer, however, still tracking some gusty winds and much cooler temperatures, really feeling a lot like 2 weeks till Christmas, but slowly warming up, feeling a lot more like fall by the end of the week.
When is this coming?
Once we've got ways to get alerts, we need to know what they mean. A severe thunderstorm or tornado watch means watch out. A tornado or severe storm is possible over the next few hours. Be prepared to act quickly and review your safety plan. A watch means severe weather is possible and has all the ingredients to make a storm, which is kind of like baking cookies. You have all the ingredients to make them, just no cookies yet. When all the ingredients come together, like the flour and the sugar, you have a cookie. But in some cases, you have a storm. A severe thunderstorm or tornado warning means take action. Severe weather is occurring. There is imminent danger to life and property, and take shelter immediately. When that warning's issued, do you know where to go? If you are at home, go to the lowest level in your house. A basement or underground shelter offers the best protection from a tornado. If you don't have access to these, you want to go to an interior room, stairway, or hallway on the lowest level of your house. You want to have as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Now, what if you're like me and live in an apartment? Get to know your downstairs neighbors and get to the first floor as soon as possible. Now, just like you're planning for your home, a closet or bathroom is best. Something else to do before the storm is to build your severe weather emergency kit.
Can produce damaging winds, dangerous lightning, large hail, and flooding rain.
Since so many of us rely on our smartphones to stay connected to weather coverage online and to get alerts, make sure you have a power bank to keep your phone charged when the power goes out. And make sure to have fresh batteries in your weather radio in case you lose cell phone coverage. Also, make sure to have a flashlight and extra batteries. Keep cash on hand along with important medications and child care needs. Have a copy of important documents, such as insurance information, in case you need to file a claim. It sounds funny, but put on shoes before severe weather to protect your feet from any glass or debris. And put a whistle in your kit, just in the event you should need to help someone locate you in the storm damage.